Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have an empties for you guys. Here we go. It's time. I don't think this is going to be a super long one because I think a lot of what's in here are large bottles, but the box is full. It's time to do an empties. I have not been consistent with posting lately. There is just a lot going on in our family right now, so I'm having a hard time. But we love empties on this channel, and this is an easy video for me to film, and I know that you guys love to watch empties as much as I love to film them, so that's what we're doing today. I will link my empties playlist in the description box down below if you want to binge any of these videos. Please do subscribe while you're down there. I do these videos every other month or so. I do a lot of empties, so let's dive straight in. Okay, we're gonna start with hair care today because the bottles are big and they're right in the road. So I have a shampoo and conditioner here from Verb. The bottles are just, you know, we try to get every last drop out. So this is, there, I did the thing so you can actually see the bottles now. So this is the Hydrating shampoo and conditioner set. Verb is one of my favorite cruelty-free hair care lines. I really love this specific set, the Hydrating shampoo and conditioner. This is at least the second set that I've gone through, maybe the third. I really like it. I like it a lot. The thing that I like about the Verb shampoo and conditioner is that it's gentle but super effective. So I don't know about you guys, but a lot of the cruelty-free, more natural shampoos especially that I have tried really don't give a ton of lather, and I have a lot of hair, but I also don't wash it super often. I only wash my hair once, maybe twice a week, so I need a good lather, okay? I need a good lather. I know you don't need a lather for it to be clean, but I do. I just do, okay? And so this is paraben-free, gluten-free, sulfate-free, provides natural UV protection, leaves hair soft and smooth, tangle-free. I think the conditioner does a really nice job of detangling my hair without weighing it down. I think the shampoo does a really great job of cleansing my hair without stripping it. It gives me that squeaky clean feeling without making my hair feel like hay. So I really love this. It's sort of like when in doubt, this is what I grab. This is a very safe choice for me. So love these a lot. I am using something else right now, but I will always go back to the Verb. They also have like a curl line, a volume line. They have a bunch of different lines, but for me, the Hydrating set is where it's at. We also used up, I say we because my husband and I use the same shampoo and conditioners in general, just because I just use like a hydrating something, right? So that's good for everyone. This is the Design Me Gloss Me Hydrating Conditioner. This is another line that I really like that's cruelty-free, a Canadian brand, which we love. I had bought the set, the shampoo and conditioner, and we used up the shampoo long ago. So we're kind of in that phase where we're using up all of the partial bottles of conditioner, you know? Comment below if you've been there. We seem to go through like 1.5 bottles of shampoo per every bottle of conditioner, if that makes sense. So I do really like this one as well. I think it does a nice job of conditioning my hair. My husband prefers the Design Me brand and I prefer the Verb. So we kind of just go back and forth. And that preference for him really comes down to the scent. Now, this smells fine. I prefer the scent of the Verb. Yeah, I just think this to me is much more just like fresh, clean smelling hair. This one is more of a fragrance to me, but he really likes this one. So like I say, we go back and forth. I will definitely buy this one again. I do think that the packaging has changed since I purchased it last, but we do really like the Design Me products. They have a variety of products that are really nice. So these are sort of like I say, like safe options. When in doubt, Design Me is good. Verb is good. Biolage is recently cruelty-free, so that's what we have in our shower right now. My husband was very excited. He's always loved the scent of the Biolage products. So anytime that a company goes cruelty-free and makes that change, I get really excited and I just like rush out and buy the products because I want to like support them, you know? The last thing that's sort of in the hair category is this. So this is the Kerotin hair growth vitamins. I took these, there's 60 capsules and I took it once a day. So I took it for, you know, a couple of months. And I actually did notice a difference with this. I noticed a difference in how my nails were growing, how my hair felt thicker and healthier. My hairstylist also noticed a difference with these. I have not repurchased them yet, but I really should. There's a lot of just good vitamins in here. I don't generally take a multivitamin. I do take some other vitamins, like specific vitamins, but this sort of doubled as a multivitamin for me because it's got vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, iron, vitamin D3, vitamin E, vitamin B1, B6, B12, biotin, magnesium, zinc. You know, there's a lot. There's a lot in here, and a lot of things that are really just good for your body. So really liked these. I would definitely repurchase these. I have not really tried a lot of like hair, skin, and nail vitamins in the past, so I can't speak to how this compares to other ones on the market, but I really liked these, and Kerotin is a brand that I really enjoy and trust. So if you've been looking for a hair, skin, and nails vitamin, I do think that this is a good one. Just a couple of body products in here this time. So I used up some bath fizzes. These are actually locally made by a friend of mine. My friend Nancy makes these. The business is called Pappy. I will link her Facebook page in the description box down below if you live in my area and you're interested. She makes bath bombs and like special, like fancy, like hand cut soaps, and these like fizzes, which are basically like little pieces of bath bombs. Some really nice products. I really enjoyed these. This was the Sun in the Sand scent. Really liked these a lot. I will definitely purchase more products from her in the future. I really need to get on that. It's like she's probably got some great like holiday scents coming out really soon. So really liked those. I haven't used up a lot of bath products lately. I don't take a lot of baths in the summer, but we're like moving into bath season and I'm here for it. I also used up another of my favorite natural deodorants. So this is the Tom's Beautiful Earth deodorant. I love it. I've tried all of the cruelty-free, aluminum-free deodorants at the drugstore that are available to me, and the Tom's, I always come back to the Tom's. Tom's is my favorite. I know there's a lot of different schools of thought on like aluminum in deodorant. For me personally, it's just I get like a rash on my armpit if I use anything with aluminum in it. So it's an easy choice for me, and a lot of the cruelty-free deodorants are aluminum-free anyways. So I just really like the Tom's ones. It's the texture, it's like at that phase where this is all like wiggly and falling out. It's not like a white stick, but it's not like a clear gel stick. It's like somewhere in between. It's really magical. It doesn't feel like wet on your underarms. It doesn't feel chalky on your underarms. It's really nice. I like it a lot. Beautiful Earth was a new scent for me. I usually go for the lemongrass. Scent. That's kind of my go-to. I don't like baby powder scented deodorants at all. It smells like body odor to me. I think because in my youth, a lot of what was available to women was just baby powder scent. And so I associate the scent of baby powder with like stinky armpits. Anyone else? Comment down below. So I really like the Beautiful Earth scent. It was really nice. I like the lemongrass. I'm currently using lavender, which I had never seen before. So I think they've come out with a few different scents. They're all good other than the baby powder in my opinion, but that's like just personal preference. Okay, moving on to skincare. We get a couple of bottles of the Garnier Micellar water. I usually always have this one in every Empties video. This was like almost empty when I did my last Empties video, so I promptly finished this one and moved on to this one. So the story with this, I always say go for the one with the pink cap. The pink cap one is the one. It's the best formula in my opinion. I just think it works the best. There's no like bells and whistles to it. It's just a very basic micellar water. The story with this was I went to Costco. I want to say we're like new to Costco. Not really. We've had a membership for like a year, but we don't buy a lot at Costco. Mostly we just buy like fruit and vegetables and gas at Costco. But I was like, trying to think of things that would make sense to buy at Costco, because we're just a 2-person household, you know, I don't need a gallon of mayonnaise. But one thing that I do go through a lot of is micellar water. So I was in Costco, we were ready to check out. I was like, oh, I just want to see if they have micellar water. And my husband's like, hurry up. And so I ran and I found a 2-pack like this, and I just grabbed it and I ran and off we went. And then I realized when I got home that this is the normal sensitive skin waterproof formula. So this is the Empty. This is the one that I just opened this morning. So you can see it's got that layer of oil on the top and then the micellar water down here. So I wouldn't purchase this again because of the way that I use it. So if you're only, that's the full bottle. I'll pick up the Empty again. If you're only using this to remove your makeup and you wear like waterproof mascara and eyeliner and all the things, you might really like this. I use this is a very multi-purpose product in my household. So I do use it to take off my eye makeup. I also use it to cleanse in the morning as opposed to doing like a full cleanse. My husband uses this as a cleanser. It's the closest thing to a cleanser I can get him to use. So because we're cleansing our faces with this and not always rinsing, this wouldn't be my first choice because it does leave sort of an oily residue behind because there's that layer of oil. So you just, like, you shake it and then you use it like that, right? So I do think it does a really great job of taking off my mascara and my eyeliner and stuff like that. But because, like I say, we use it for a lot of different things, I do prefer the pink top. So you might prefer one over the other depending on how you're using it. They're both good, but I do prefer the pink top. Okay, used up a cleanser, also from Garnier. This is the Garnier Ultra Soothing Cream Cleanser. And this is for dry sensitive skin. So this is their amino berry line. I did receive this in PR and I do really like it. It is not necessarily ideal for my oily combo skin type. However, I get really sensitive skin in the summertime. It's like a whole weird thing. I had perioral dermatitis like a number of years ago, and ever since then, my skin gets really sensitive in the sun. So during the summertime, this was actually the perfect cleanser for me because even when my skin was really sensitive, I've been out in the sun all day. I always wear my sunscreen. Don't worry, I wear sunscreen. It doesn't matter. It's just a thing that happens. So for me, normally most people would probably do like a cream cleanser more in the winter time when you're dry, but for me this was the perfect cleanser in the summertime when my skin was a little bit more sensitive. I'm also wearing lighter makeup in the summertime, so I don't need such a heavy cleanser. So I would go in with my micellar water or a cleansing balm or something like that to remove my makeup, and then I would go in with this cleanser as like my second step cleanse. And I do really like it. If you have a sensitive skin type or a dry skin type and you're looking for a good cream cleanser at the drugstore, this is great. It lasted a very long time. It's not a huge bottle, but you don't need a lot. So really liked this one. I'll have everything linked in the description box down below as I always do, but this is a great cruelty-free drugstore option, and those are hard to find at the drugstore. It's also like sulfate-free, no microbeads, no parabens, no dyes. I think it's also fragrance-free, like all of the things. If you're just looking for a clean cleanser at the drugstore, this is a good one to try out. I have a sunscreen here from City Beauty, so this is their Skin Perfecting Daily Veil. Broad spectrum SPF 39. I don't think that they're making this anymore. This was sent to me, City Beauty sent me like a huge PR box months and months and months ago, and I've been working through the products. Some things I've loved, some things I haven't loved. This I did like. It very much had the feel of a primer. Like it felt like a blurring primer when you applied it. It was a really interesting texture. And it had a very slight, I don't know if you can tell by the cap, it had a very slight tint to it, which didn't offer any like tint or coverage on the skin, but because it had that, it really didn't leave any sort of white cast. This was like the titanium dioxide, zinc oxide type of mineral sunscreen that normally would leave quite a white cast, and this one didn't. However, like I say, I don't think you can buy it anymore. If you can, like I say, I'll link it in the description box down below, but I did really like this. I'm interested to see if they have discontinued this, if they're going to come out with something else. I'd love to see that from them. I would love that. Okay, next up for skincare, I have the Farmacy Feeling Good Hyaluronic Acid Plumping Serum. I love Farmacy products. Listen, if you're just like, I don't know what to buy, and you like to shop at Sephora, go to the Farmacy line. They have great products. This yellow line here is sort of their honey line. This is really great for sensitive skin, dry skin. Their green line that they have is really good for more like oily combo skin types. They make beautiful products. They're in that like clean Sephora sort of realm. This was a really nice hyaluronic acid serum. The only thing that I would say about this is if you don't like the smell of honey, you won't like this. It does have that strong honey scent to it. I don't mind. It's like not my favorite scent in the world, but I don't mind it. I'd rather that than like a floral. But it really does work really nicely. It has more in it than just your general hyaluronic acid serum. A lot of times it's just like a straight up hyaluronic acid serum. This has the hyaluronic acid, plus it has amino acids, vegan collagen peptides. So it's really working to plump out the fine lines on your skin and hydrate the skin. I think it does a really nice job. It's a really beautiful product. I believe I got this in a BoxyCharm. I also used up a mask. Look at me using up masks. I've been working really hard to work through the products that I have in my collection and not keep buying and, you know, collecting, especially when it comes to skincare. So this is the Alya Skin Australian Pink Clay Mask. This was sent to me quite a while ago. I did a full brand review here on the channel. I'll try to remember to link that in the description box down below as well. But this is like a clay mask. But it's a nice one. I'm trying to open it so you can see. So I don't know if you can see any, it's like kind of this pink color. And then as it dries on your skin, it sort of turns white. I really think that this does a nice job of brightening the skin, tightening up the pores a little bit. It helped a little bit with my pigmentation, especially in the summertime. It's not one of those clay masks that leaves your skin feeling really dry and like tight, you know? So I really liked this one a lot. I would definitely use it again. I have other clay masks sort of in my collection already, so I don't need to be repurchasing this at the moment, but I would consider purchasing this again. You can buy their products they're on Instagram. They're like all over Instagram, but I think you can also buy these products at Shoppers Drug Mart here in Canada. So accessible, affordable, cruelty-free. We love it. Now, I have been talking for months about a sponsored video that I have coming with Medicube. It is coming. My life is a mess. You know, I don't know. They sent me a bunch of products and I've been using them for so long that I'm like using them up. So that video will be coming very soon, but these two products I used up, and I actually they sent me a couple of each. So I have already opened a new package of this. So this is the Medicube Zero Pore Pad 2.0. Medicube is a Korean beauty brand. I believe they're made in Korea, but based in the States. They are cruelty-free. I've been testing devices from them. I've been testing several skincare products from them, but this one I really loved. So this was the, like I said, Zero Pore pads. They're basically, I don't know why I'm opening it. There's nothing inside, but it comes with the little tweezer right on top to pick up the little pads inside. So inside of here, there was like a stack of little pads, and they're basically like little toner pads, and they have like gentle exfoliants like on the pad. What am I trying to say? It's a little toner pad. It's like BHA, AHA, PHA, so little exfoliating pads. Think of it as like remember when we were young, if anyone is as old as I am, do you guys all remember those like oxy pads that we used to use for like acne? Think of that, but like nicer and for grown-ups. That's like what this is. So this has worked really well. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was really going through it with my skin for a while there. I was just breaking out all the time. I couldn't figure out if it was hormonal, if it was diet, if it was stress, if it was something I was using. And then they sent me these products, and I've been using this whole line, this Zero Pore line that they have. I've been using this line in the day and then this line at nighttime, and my skin has completely cleared up. I know I have makeup on, but like I had a whole mess of texture right here. I had a cluster of acne right here. It's all gone. It's gone. We love it. So really, really loving these. I think they've made a big difference in like exfoliating my skin in a more gentle way. I think that part of what was going on was that I was doing too much heavy exfoliating instead of doing a little bit of light exfoliating every day. So that's what I'm doing now. Loving these so much. I don't know what kind of vehicle is running outside to make that noise, but I'm very sorry if you're listening with headphones. So really, really loving these. I have already opened another package of these, and I could see myself buying this and having this be like a staple within my regular skincare routine. And the other product that I used up from them is their Triple Deep Erasing Cream. So I've been using this line at nighttime. This is like their triple antioxidant kind of line. So anti-aging, hydrating, antioxidant, really beautiful moisturizer. It's empty. I don't know why I always open that and show it to you guys, but it's like thick without being too heavy enough that I don't need to put an oil on top of it at nighttime. It smells really nice. Some of the products I don't love the smell of. We'll talk about that in the Medicube video, but this one here smells really good. It almost has like a hint of a sunscreen smell, but there's no sunscreen in this, but like in the best way. Really, really beautiful, rich moisturizer. Really, really enjoying this one. Happy that I have a backup of this because I was going to be really sad that it was gone. Now, last but not least, let's talk about some empty makeup products. I love how in the beginning I was like, this isn't going to be a very long video because I don't have that many things. It's going to be just as long, if not longer, than our usual. I think this is like the most normal I've felt filming a video in a very long time. You know, chalk it up to empties. We love empties. So I have an empty powder here. I know, I emptied a powder and it's not even in my project pan, you guys. It's empty, empty, empty. I took the sifter out and everything. So this is the ArtDeco Fixing Powder. I got this from my friend Angela. She gifted me a few products in this range. There was a powder, a concealer, and then like a full coverage product that you can use to like cover tattoos and things like that. So this was the powder kind of in that line, and I decided to give it a try, and I really liked it. It was just a really nice, lightweight, all over loose powder. Now this does have talc in it. And I generally don't do well with talc in powders. It usually does break me out, but it also has kaolin in it, and I wonder if that like offset things a little bit. Kaolin's a type of clay. All that to say, it's a waterproof loose powder, and I really liked it a lot. I don't know where to buy it other than at her laser studio, but I will try to find it and link it down below. This was a really nice one. Again, just trying to work through some powders in my collection. Some things are like building up. Primers, powders, foundations. Those are like my three categories that we need to work through. So speaking of primers, I used up this small primer from Tatcha. So this is a deluxe sample size of the Liquid Silk Canvas from Tatcha. I believe I got this as like maybe a point perk through Sephora or gift with purchase, birthday gift. I don't know. I got this sometime. It's been bouncing around in my collection for a while. I decided to use it up. I really liked it. It smells nice. I thought this was going to be more like the pore filling type of primer, like that really silicone feeling type of thing. It was not at all. It was very much just like a hydrating primer, exactly what I like. It says featherweight protective primer, oil free. And it says right on it, apply 1 pump after SPF. And I think that's the first time I've ever seen a primer say apply after SPF, because I see a lot of people confused about where to put their SPF and their primer in their like routine. SPF is the last step of your skincare routine. Primer is the first step of your makeup routine. So I like that they laid it out like that. I don't know why that little detail stuck out to me, but I like that. Like, some people don't know. Spell it out for us. Anyway, really liked this. If you like a good hydrating primer, I think this is a nice one. I do think that the Tatcha products are extremely expensive for what they are. I don't find this to be terribly different from other hydrating primers that I've tried in the past, but I did enjoy it. And then I've got 3 mascaras because I don't know how long I've been using some of these. So this is definitely the oldest one. This is the Sophia and Mabelle Small and Mighty Extreme Volume Mascara. This is neither extreme nor voluminous. However, I really liked this one for my bottom lashes. So this mascara did not transfer, which is a big problem that I have in the mascara department. So when I can find a mascara that has a nice kind of small wand like this that I can use to really get those bottom lashes and not have it transfer underneath, I hang on to it for a gross amount of time. So I'm pretty sure I try to only use my mascaras for 2 months, maybe 3 max, because I start getting like eye problems if I use a mascara too long. If I'm not sure, my eyes usually will let me know you're past due. So this one was past due. It was a really good one though in that way. However, I would have a hard time buying a mascara that I can't just buy at the drugstore just for my bottom lashes, you know? So I do like the CoverGirl Clump Crusher for that. I can buy that. It goes on sale. It's like $6.99, you know? But I did like this one for that. However, I didn't find it was very volumizing. And then I had this small size of the Rare Beauty mascara. I did purchase this one myself. I didn't love this. I didn't love this. People rave about it, so I bought it because I had to see what all the fuss was about, and I still don't get it. Now, I think part of what I didn't like about this was that it was the small size. I found this to be really hard to get like in there because the wand is short and this handle is bulky. That made it a little bit more complicated. However, I did get transfer with this. I could only use it on my top lashes. I couldn't use it on the bottom. I found it to be very difficult to remove, even though it's not waterproof to my knowledge. And I have the waterproof micellar water, so I don't know why that would be a problem. So I don't get the hype with this one. I think there's better mascaras at the drugstore. I don't think that one's worth the money. And then last but not least, I have the City Beauty Beyond mascara. Now this one I have mixed feelings about. I really like the wand. It's one of those just like kind of hourglass shaped like bristly wands, just exactly what I like. Gives beautiful volume, beautiful length, nice separation, doesn't clump up. When I first started using this, I was like, yes, this is everything I've been looking for and more in a mascara. And then it felt like the longer I used it, the more it transferred underneath of my eyes. And so I was only wearing it on the top lashes, but by the last couple weeks that I was wearing this, I was like, why am I getting like terrible raccoon eye every single day of my life? So I don't know if this is one of those where like usually you like mascaras more the longer you use them. This one went the other way. So I'm not really sure. However, I did get an email from City Beauty that they're sending me some more products and they're including this mascara again. So I'm going to try it a second time and see if the same thing happens. And I'll let you guys know in the next Empties what I think about that. Well, there you have it. What I thought was going to be a very short Empties video turned out to be the standard length. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you've tried any of these products, if you had the same experience, different experience, have you used up any different products this month than what I've been using up. I always love to chat with you guys in the comments down below. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon in another video. Bye.